Duet Night Abyss is finally here, and boy do I have so much to say about this. I was pretty excited about the game, and as a professional Hoyoverse hater, I was really hoping it was gonna drag Genshin down. Now, just to make things clear, I don't hate Genshin itself, I hate the company. I hate how they treat us like kids, I hate how cheap they are, especially about what happened with the new Wonderland mode coming out. Drama, pure drama. And I hate how they disrespect your time, your efforts, and I'm not gonna go through that. I'm not gonna make this video about Genshin. If you wanna know why I talked about it in a previous video, if you wanna check it out, I'll put the link. Now, what I was saying, I was putting high hopes on Duet Night Abyss, considering how easy you get the characters. But unfortunately, that's not really enough for it to be a successful game. So, I downloaded the game, I played a few hours, and to make things easier to understand, I'm gonna talk about what I liked and what I didn't like. Now let's start from the very start. What I liked is, first of all, the storyline. I really like the story actually, like they are not afraid to address triggering and dark topics, and it really pulls you in. And the voice acting is perfect. Like, although I didn't like some of the characters, but the rest, like most of them, the voice acting is perfect. Like for the first time, I didn't feel like I have to install the Japanese voiceover to make this game playable. I like the different accents, I like the voice lines, and yeah, it's very good. And there is the holy skip button. The next thing that I really liked is your choices actually matter. Yes, you heard me, your choices actually matter. It affects your reputation in the game. Now, I really didn't want to compare, but I'm gonna compare this with Genshin real quick. In Genshin, I don't even know why they make you choose. Like, whatever you choose, it will be the same response. But it's not like this in Duet Night Abyss, which is very good, I liked it very much. And depending on your choice, you get points like in morality, or in chaos, or in empathy, and so on. Now, let's move to the third thing I really liked is the way you move around the map. So you can leap around, double jump, air dash, and it's pretty smooth actually. It's pretty different from the beta version, which is very nice. It feels pretty smooth, even though at first I was skeptical. Like when I moved around first, I was like, oh no. But then when you get used to it, you kinda like it. And now let's talk about the characters and the designs. I liked and disliked a few things about the designs. The characters' designs are pretty nice, especially Rebecca. I liked her design very much. And on top of that, you can add accessories to your character like cat ears, you know, and there is skins, you can add costumes, it's pretty fun. And as for the world exploration, the world itself is pretty nice also, and it feels pretty alive. I really like the village you walk through at first, but I don't think you can come back to it. And the main city where you go first, it reminded me a lot of Star Rail. It really felt like I was playing Star Rail, except you can move around much freely. Now the combat. I did like the combat, but there was a few bugs, and most of the time I couldn't dodge properly. But the combat itself is pretty nice. You get the skill, you get the ultimate, you get the basic attacks, you know, the usual. And there is creatures, or I'd say pets, around the world you can feed and they can fight alongside you. You can choose which pet you want. And each has different effects, obviously. And they're pretty cute. I really liked it. Now the gacha and the way you unlock characters. It's true, you can unlock the characters by playing, however, I'm not sure how easy it is. Like, it's probably not as easy as they said. You have to work for it, obviously. I didn't pull for any character, because, well, there's not any character to pull for, they are skins from what I've seen. So I just saved what I have for the future to see if the banner changes or anything. Now, those are the main things that I liked about the game. Now, let's talk about the main things that I didn't like, which is, I'm sad to say, it's quite a lot. First of all, the bugs. Now, I'm not gonna judge right away since it's like, you know, it released literally yesterday, and bugs and problems are expected. And as I said, you can't dodge properly. The models, like sometimes when they talk or when their mouth moves in a way, it feels awkward. In some cutscenes it crashes or it freezes for a second, and sometimes the voices just fade in the middle of a quest. And the climbing doesn't feel really smooth. I struggled a lot with a few challenges that requires me to climb up. And also, I'm not saying that I don't like it or it affects my opinion on the game, but you can't actually swim. Like, I was surprised, but you can move around through it in a way or another. And another thing I didn't like is the NPCs. Like this one right here, I totally thought that it was a doll. Or, I don't know, it felt so weird. And as I said, I think there's a problem with the lips movements, but I hope these are just bugs and they're gonna get fixed soon. And that's it, that's Duet Night Abyss. Am I disappointed? Not really. Did I love it? Not really. Did I like it? Yes. And like today I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna play some more. Will it surpass Genshin? I don't think so, and I hope I'm wrong. Is it future-proof, or will it die out after a month or two? That totally depends on the devs, and how they handle the future updates. Now, if this game fails, that leaves me with one last hope, which is a new game that's coming out. The name is Silver Palace. I'm gonna talk about it soon, so if you wanna hear it, please consider subscribing and leaving a like if you like this video. If you played DNA, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!